Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. Are you new to War Thunder? Are you looking for some guidance and help as to what everything means and where everything is in game? Well, look no further because this video goes over all of that and more. This video is part of a series of 3 videos meant to help people get acquainted with War Thunder, as well as part of a larger War Thunder Explained playlist that has over 35 videos that go over everything that you need to know about War Thunder in detail. That said, in this video I'll go over all the basics, including War Thunder's economy, game types, crews, terms used in-game, and more. And then I'll go over 5 tips and tricks for people just starting out. As mentioned before, if you want further explanations on anything, my War Thunder Explained playlist linked below has over 4 hours of everything you might need to know about War Thunder. As a side note, I will be releasing a basic UI tutorial to help you navigate through War Thunder's user interface in the next few weeks. That said, let's get into it. First, you need to learn the menus. This might sound silly at first, but when you first get into War Thunder, it might be daunting. There are tons of things all over the screen and nothing really explaining what they do. For however good War Thunder is, they did not do a good job of making this game immediately accessible for beginners. But hey, at least it's better than the UI in World of Warships. That said, let's go over the basics. So to start, let's go over the currency. Silver Lions are War Thunder's regular currency. They're spent on vehicles, crew, ammunition, repairing, etc. You can earn these through playing matches or purchasing them with Golden Eagles. So you can see up here, Silver Lions, you can use them to purchase vehicles once you research them with RP. I'll get into RP in just a moment. Now this said, Golden Eagles are the game's premium currency that you typically need to purchase with cash. You can earn Golden Eagles for free, and I have a video linked below going over all the ways that you can do that. This said, Golden Eagles, known as GE, are used to buy things like premium account time, premium vehicles, special decals, and many other things. Again, I have a video linked below going over all things Golden Eagles as well. You can find your Golden Eagles up here, right there, and this is where you can purchase them. Words of the wise, if you go to Gaijin's actual website, and I think it might just be if you have a PC account, but it could be for anyone, they typically have 5,000 Golden Eagles and up for less than this. So if you see 33 here, typically they have it for 25 on their website, so $8 less expensive. And you can use those to buy all sorts of things, typically over here, but you can also, if you have something that you haven't researched on a vehicle, for example, you can use it to purchase, let's say, a module, a talisman, which helps to increase your RP, which again, I'll go over in just a moment, and many, many other things. Golden Eagles are basically the golden key, if you will, to everything that Silver Lions will not give you. Now, I've already said it twice in this video, so let's go over it. RP is what is used to research both vehicles and vehicle modules, of which, once they're researched, you can purchase with Silver Lions. RP is earned in matches and can be earned by getting kills, assists, and objective captures, and more in battle mode. You can earn RP for the vehicle that you're playing's modules as well as towards the next vehicle that you want to earn. So for example, I'll go back to my trusty M42 or M48A2. I don't really use this tank a lot, so as you can see I have plenty of things I still need to research. Every time I do something in match, I get research points or RP towards the total that I need for this thing in particular. Once I earn it, I have to buy it with Silver Lions. If I want, I can just skip ahead and purchase it with 240 Golden Eagles here or 51 here. The more RP that you earn, the cheaper it will be to purchase with Silver Lion, or Golden Eagles I mean to say, and you can switch what you're going to be unlocking or researching, better said, whenever you want, just so long as it's not in the middle of a match, really I guess between matches. Additionally, you can also research all of these things, and they are individual things. So let's say, for example, I have a single match where this is the only tank that I use and I get 5,000 RP. In general, what's going to happen is I get 5,000 RP for this, and then I get 5,000 RP for a vehicle. They're not mutually exclusive, and it's actually really nice how Gaijin has it. You're not spending 2,500 here, 2,500 there. It's 5,000 in general. You get it for vehicle research and module research. And one thing I just made mention of is battle mode. As you can see here, this is the to battle button, which basically puts you into a queue, which should put you in a match fairly quickly depending on your battle mode. And if you click right below it, you see I have Ground Arcade Battles BR 8.0. That basically means that the top vehicle I have, the mouse, is 8.0, and those are the vehicles it's going to group me with, similar BR vehicles. Now, if you want a better explanation on BR, I do have that in my War Thunder Explained playlist. Again, check it out, link below. That being said, you can click up here, you can change your vehicle battle type. If I want, I can go to Ground Realistic Battle, which is a different type of realism setting. If I want, I can go to Air Arcade, which isn't going to do anything considering this. Or one thing that a lot of people don't do is Assault Ground Arcade. Basically, once per day, you can get into a match, or you can earn an Assault trophy once per day, but you can play Assault Ground Arcade anytime you want. It's just basically you versus AI. But the two main types of battles that most people play are Ground Arcade and Ground Realistic, Air Arcade, Air Realistic, or Naval Arcade, Naval Realistic. Also, people do play Simulator, but it is a little bit different, and you just have to make sure that you got the correct vehicle to play Air Sim, Ground Sim, helicopter battle, so on and so forth. Now, this all leads me to the tech tree. And this is your hub to find nearly all vehicles, with regular vehicles that you can purchase with silver lions on the left and premium vehicles on the right with a gold background. So as you can see here, like I said, you have your regular tech tree vehicles over here, and then your premium tech tree vehicles over here. From here, you can view nearly every vehicle in-game and can choose which vehicles you want to research with your RP. You can switch which vehicle you are actively researching at any time. Once you unlock and purchase a vehicle, you can attach it to a crew on the bottom. This will cost you silver lions if you have not already paired that crew with that vehicle. So as you can see here, let's go to the Tiger H1, for example, one of my favorite tanks. Click choose a crew, and I've not used this crew with this Tiger tank before, but if I want, I can move here, and I've already linked these two, so as you can see, it just says choose a crew. But if I'm to go here, or really anywhere that I've not played the Tiger 1 on before, it'll say choose a crew and I'll have to spend silver lions. Be aware of that, because if you just keep putting one vehicle to a bunch of different crews, you're going to end up spending money needlessly. Again, I have a video on that. Check it out in the playlist. Now, this said, for crews, you can simply click down here to view them. And once you have, let's see, this screen open, you can allocate crew skill points to crew members to allow them to more effectively do their job. For example, if you put crew points into weapon reloading, you'll have faster reload time in tanks. Now, you have the same crew for each slot. Each crew can use air, ground, and naval vehicles. You can earn crew points the same way as you earn RP, by playing matches and doing well in game. So as you can see here, like I said, weapon reload, that's a very popular one for tanks. It's very, very important. You can upgrade it whenever you want. You can go to qualification. You can buy expert if you don't already have it. Once you get expert, you can buy ace. You have to be a certain crew level in order to buy expert, and crew levels are different between air, ground, and naval. But these are the same crew, so just as easily as I can put a Tiger 2 here, I can put myself a Focke-Wulf 190, A5 here, or whatever other vehicle I prefer. Just bear in mind that these do have different game modes, so you probably won't be able to play them all in the same game. But it really depends, again, on kind of what type of game mode you're playing. There's a ton to go over. Again, check out the playlist. And finally, if I didn't mention before, you're going to want to check out your tutorials right over here. These are really, really useful in going over just basics and the advanced things and all that. War Thunder actually does a pretty decent job of telling you how to do things, and they have rewards such as decals and silver lions. So definitely check them out. Again, you can find them right up here under Battles Tutorial. This said, if you have any questions regarding anything in particular, like vehicle presets, wagers, boosters, the differences between arcade and realistic mode, or whatever, I've made videos on all of those things and far more. I'll mention it now, just as I did in the intro to this video. I've got a playlist of over 35 videos spanning more than 4 hours that I've made explaining nearly everything in War Thunder. If you want detailed explanations of anything, check out my War Thunder Explained playlist linked below and go crazy. I only mention it numerous times in this video because I know people are going to ask me questions that I've already explained or answered with videos in that playlist. Check it out. So, that said, on to the tips. For number 1, I might get some hate from War Thunder veterans on this one, but if you're just starting playing, start out by playing arcade mode, at least for a few matches. It is much more fast-paced, and you can clearly see where your enemies are, and there are typically relaxed spawning rules, meaning that you can typically spawn more often in arcade than any other type of match. For me, even years later, arcade is oftentimes my preferred realism setting because it's just a great way to not get stressed out too much over War Thunder. For tip number 2, this is a quick one, use your resources. Now, again, I constantly make guides explaining nearly every part of this game and also give tip and trick videos for almost everything again in this game. But aside from that, you can look at the War Thunder Wiki, which is an invaluable resource. Again, my videos, the War Thunder Reddit and Facebook groups, other YouTubers. I personally like Seiko Sniper. Him and I started around the same time. And there's also in-game resources as well, such as armor analysis, tutorials, as I mentioned before, and more. Check them all out and you will be much better at this game for it. For tip number 3, stick with it. War Thunder is a game that benefits those who stay with it. I know this is technically a free-to-play game and seems like something you can just get into and leave whenever you want, but it actually has a huge amount of depth to it, especially considering that there are currently over 1,700 vehicles in-game spread across many different vehicle types, nations, and classes. If you want to play for a week or two, you might just get into tier 2 or 3 vehicles of one nation only, but you won't have much beyond that. Being a history buff, when I first flew matches with the ME-262, HO-229, or even the P-80 Shooting Star, I was blown away. You can't reach any of those by treating this like a free-to-play throwaway game. They all take time and are all an investment. For me, that investment has led to plenty of joy over the years. I still feel amazing flying the ME-262, as War Thunder really rewards you with great flying, largely accurately modeled vehicles, as opposed to less accurate games like World of Warplanes or World of Tanks. For tip number 4, don't be a wallet warrior. There is no quicker way to waste your money and to make yourself hate this game than to buy a top tier vehicle right when you first start playing. The people at top tier have largely been playing for a long period of time. They've got quick reflexes and know every single part of every single map. Give yourself time to get used to the game before you go ahead and purchase tons of premium vehicles or any top tier vehicle in particular. And finally, for tip number 5, wait for sales and buy beginners packs. Typically, twice per year, War Thunder has major sales where nearly everything is discounted, from premium vehicles to premium time, and even vehicles that cost silver lions. The best of these sales is their annual December sale, where most things are 50% off, including premium vehicles and packs. If you're getting to the point where things are very expensive and you're only a few weeks away from December, consider grinding other trees and saving your big purchases for then. There are also oftentimes VE Day sales around May 8th of each year where the vehicles of allied nations are heavily discounted. Other sale dates tend to be around Black Friday and the 4th of July, but these are smaller, more restricted sales. Additionally, buy beginners packs. These are great ways to boost silver lions instantly, give yourself premium time, and get great vehicles. I especially recommend the French beginners pack, as it has the B1 Terre, which is an absolutely amazing tank to use. Beginners packs are typically cheap year-round, but get cheaper with sales. Check them out. That said, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Every view, like, comment, and subscription means the world to me. Like I said, check out my War Thunder Explained playlist for more information on everything War Thunder. Either way, thanks again, everyone. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.